everybody, and welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra, and today we're doing a Tarot Pick-a-Pile card reading. And today's topic is, what are you manifesting right now? This could be consciously or unconsciously, because we are all manifesting things at all times, and we're bringing forth different things into our lives and towards us. And so this reading is to let you know where your energies are at right now and what kinds of things that you're pulling towards you. Okay? We do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile 1 with the blue calcite. We have pile 2 with the labradorite. And pile 3 with the orange calcite. So it's best to go with your gut instinct in deciding which piles that you should watch. You can watch more than one if you'd like. It is possible to be manifesting more than 1 or 2 things at the moment. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you run across this reading, or if you want to come back to it at some other time and watch a pile, you can do that. Alright, so we're going to give you some time to reflect on the piles, and then when you are ready, there'll be timestamps in the description that will lead you directly to your reading. So we'll see you there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Those of you that chose the blue calcite, we're going to move that over here. And remember, this reading is on what are you manifesting right now in your life? What energy are you in? What are you pulling towards you? So we're going to do our tarot cards. We're also going to look at the oracle spheres. So you can think of a yes or no question to get an answer to. And we'll also do the charms as well. To help us find out about this, okay? So let's see what we've got going today. We got the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, the Empress, the 2 of Wands, the Moon card, the 6 of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, wow. Well, the first thing that came to mind from the very first card, and just kind of kept building up energy, is that you are manifesting relaxation time. Basically, you're trying to bring forth in your life a situation in which you've got time to do some things for yourself, and that you can balance your energy more, that you can maybe take small trips, you can relax and take some time away from the hustle and bustle. You can work on a hobby or something that really matters to you that way. You can spend some time with children or with other family members that you don't get a lot of time spending much time with. I even get the feeling of maybe, role playing, doing fun, silly things that are just meant to be fun. You are trying to bring that forth into your life. I get the feeling that maybe you've been rather hectic, rather busy, other things like that, and what you are really trying to pull most into your life, where you're really starting to vibrate, is to get more on an even keel, where yes, you work and you do what you need to do, but you also have plenty of time for fun things in life and to enjoy life, and the things that you truly like to do and want to take time out to do. Like I said, any kind of hobbies, spending time with family or friends, just leisure activities, those kinds of things. That's what you're really trying to work towards, is to have time to be able to do the frivolous but not frivolous. a lot of people consider, doing just things that are just for fun is kind of a waste of time, but not really, because I really feel like that rejuvenates us. That helps balance us out from all the other important, busy, and other types of things like that we tend to do. It helps give us more clarity. It helps give us the energy that we need to do some of the other things. And if we don't take time out to do those things, if all we do is work, eventually our work suffers because we don't have enough downtime to rejuvenate those energies. Okay? We can look at our charms and see what we can find out from those. There might be some other things you're manifesting into your life, or maybe some advice on how to get this accomplished, or some other things. So let's see what the charms have to say for us today. Okay. Well, we do have the Libra energy. Once again, it's that balance. It's that, bringing things into balance. You also have the Piscean energy as well, which to me, it's the 12th house, which often does deal with the way some astrologers would put it would be hidden pleasures or, other things like that. Let's see. Also, it's a water sign, and we had some other cup signs as well. So once again, it's things that you're, emotionally happy with and that kind of thing. We have the just one life, and here and now, and that's really important. You're living just one life, and it's important to live in the here and the now and enjoy what's going on in your life at this moment. And I think that that's something that you've come to realize, and that you're trying very hard to work on that in your life right now, because it's difficult sometimes with pressures of society and other things to get that accomplished. What is for you will not pass you by. You also have the money bag symbol. I feel like you're trying to get enough money into your life that you feel like you can take some time off, or that you're trying to manifest enough in your life that I actually resonate with this reading really well myself, because I really feel like this is kind of where, I've been, kind of at, that you want to have enough money and resources in your life that you don't have to work constantly or spend a lot of time at a job you hate and not have enough energy to do some of the other things that you'd like to do. And I think that's where you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to bring into your life. It's really kind of a strong energy there. Let's see some other things. We do have some blockages to this, though. The energy is definitely there. You're putting it out into the universe. The Eight of Wands here shows that. You're definitely, putting that wish out there, that want, that need out there. But there are a few blockages. The Five of Spades and the Five of Clubs. Those are both conflict, battles, or other things. There might be some things kind of hindering this from coming to you, or you staying in the right energy long enough for this to happen. That is also not unusual when we manifest things or try to manifest things. We have trouble staying in the right energy long enough for that to happen. If you don't know much about the law of attraction or manifestation, or how to go about doing that, you might look into some other videos on that on YouTube or other places, get some books or some other things. There's some resources out there that can help you with some techniques that might help keep you in the right energies and the right vibrations, so that what you're working on manifesting will come to you more or easier. Because sometimes we block that from happening, or the universe blocks that from happening. The snake here is kind of showing that as well. Think about it. There's the legend in the Bible that Adam and Eve are going along, they're in paradise, everything's going really, really well, they're super happy, And the snake comes along and says, hey, you should eat from the tree of knowledge. And they're like, no, 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 we're forbidden to do that. We're not supposed to do that. And the temptation or the other things does that. And then they eat from the apple. And then all of a sudden they know good and evil and know about all these bad things and stuff like that. Okay. Well, in terms of manifestation, where that story hits home is that we are all allowed to have super happiness, whatever we want in life, things that, to enjoy things. Life doesn't have to be hard and difficult, but we've been told that it needs to be that way because somebody has some knowledge somewhere, or thought they had knowledge somewhere. They got told some things that it didn't have to be that way. That isn't the way things really are, but they thought it was the tree of knowledge, and that, oh, these are the way things is. This is the way life is. Life is really, really difficult. You have to work for every single thing you get. You have to, money is really hard to come by. Not everybody can have everything. There's limited resources, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. What that means is we've created our own universe. We have created our own truths, and then we've passed those down from generation to generation to generation to generation. Not realizing that the way things were in paradise and having whatever we want and everything being wonderful can be the way it truly is. Okay? And that's hard for us to get out of the mode of the way we've been taught all of our lives and the way we perceive the world and the way we see things in the world. It's hard to get past that because so many generations have worked really, really hard to keep this illusion going because that's their truth. They don't know any different. And the law of manifestation states that we can all have whatever we really want. It's out there. We just have to vibrate in the right energy to bring it to us. And it's really hard to break free of some of that. So that's just something for you to think about. That's something for you to work on. We do have the salamander, which I see is that fiery passion, like the King of Wands here, of, getting, what you really, really, really want and are passionate about. That's not the forever. I like that because you're really trying to work this out to be something that would last throughout your life, and not just a temporary something coming to you for a short term. We do have the creativity, and also the apprenticeship type of things with the Three of Diamonds. We do have the confident kitty, and we have the star bunny. Once again, I see the star bunny to me is kind of like wishing upon a star or using your magical spiritual abilities to help do things. So confident kitty is important because if you're confident that this can happen and that you can bring this forward in your life and that this is coming, that helps get you into the right vibration. So it's really important to have that confidence and not tear yourself down on that. The fan also can mean blowing things in and blowing the negativity out and that kind of thing. We also have the initials T and B, or B and T. I thought of the name Betty for some reason there, but there's other things that could pertain to, and I'll let you guys kind of work with the letters on what comes to you on that. Okay, let's do our oracle spheres. Let's see what answers we can get for your question. All right, so we have 4 different stands. We have gold, silver, green, and bronze. You decide which one you'd like to get your answers on, and then we go through and you think of your yes or no question, and we'll get the answers. All right, number 1, gold, is not now. Number 2, silver, is a yes. Number 3, greens, and not now. And number 4, bronze, is a maybe. So we have a not now, a yes, a not now, and a maybe. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for this week's reading. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the channel. If you've not subscribed, we'd like to invite you to do so. Also, if you could give the video a thumbs up and share the channel with your friends and family, leave us comments in the comment section. All of those things help us out. It helps the YouTube algorithm share our videos with other people and get it out there so other people can see things as well. Also, you can check out our other videos. We have a ton of timeless videos out there on lots of topics, and you might check some of them out. Some of our more popular videos are ones we've done several months ago. So you might, take a look at some other things that we have on the channel. You can also check us out over on Patreon and TikTok. And we will see you again. We do put out 2 videos a week on YouTube, so we'll see you again next week. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Labradorite here. And we'll move that over. We have your tarot cards and your charms, and we're going to find out what are you manifesting into your life right now? What kinds of things are you vibrating towards, you're working at, bringing into your life, and so forth. We also have your Oracle Sphere, so you can think of a question, a yes or no type of question that you can get an answer to, and we'll do that as well. Okay, let's see what we've got going. The 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, Judgment, the 4 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Lover's card, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wow. From what I can see, I think you guys would like to bring some financial success and some, I want to think of the word, you want to bring forth some abundance, or at least, I don't necessarily feel like you want to, bring forth riches and masses and things like that, but you want to bring forth some money because you feel the strain of not having enough all the time. And along with that, I think some of you, this isn't all of you, but for some of you, are also trying to bring forth maybe a person in your life that can help relieve some of the stress of finances, or help, do things with you, or bring forth things with you. So if that resonates, you'll understand, I'm talking about you on that. Here's the problem, though. That's what I see that you would kind of like to manifest, or you would feel really good if you could bring that forward. But most of your manifestation energies are going towards the exact opposite right now. You are dwelling on your lack of something, or what you don't have, your lack of resources, and that kind of thing. You are dwelling on past hardships and problems and conflicts, and needing to protect yourself from bad things that have happened. You're worried about the future, and how it'll be similar to the past. Those kinds of energies are coming through very strongly, and because of that, that is where you're vibrating. You're vibrating in the lack. You're vibrating in the problems of the past. You're vibrating into experiences you've had, and so forth. And so because of that, that's drowning out any kind of energies you might have to bring things better into your life, the kinds of things that you're trying, your abundance and your resources, and maybe the partner that we talked about to help out and that kind of thing. you're kind of blocking that from happening. We talked about this in another reading recently, but that basically when we manifest things, we are all manifesting, we're all attracting things to us and bringing forth things to us constantly in our lives. Constantly. It's an ongoing process from the time we're born till the time we die. We're bringing forth events and emotions and other things to our lives. We're vibrating in certain frequencies and we bring them towards us. And it's like tuning into a radio. I really like to use that analogy because if you're on the right frequency, you will be able to tune in and get the right channel, so to speak, tune into the right station to bring forth the kind of music that you would like to hear. Okay? Well, for manifestation, if you are in the right vibration, the right tone, the right frequency, you can bring forth the station that will bring forth the types of things you'd like to have in your life. Okay? It's the same concept. Because all of the universe's energy, energy flows around us constantly, and things are always in motion, and so forth. And depending on what energy things are laid out as to what they're attracting towards them. Okay? So this is important for you to know that you can have the things in your life that you want to bring forward, but you really, really have to get out of the negative mode. You know, saying things like, well, knowing my luck, this is what will happen, or things never work out for me, or I, don't know why I bother because I always get the short end of the stick, or there's a million of them. People say them constantly, sometimes even say them jokingly and don't even realize that that's still putting them in a negative energy. It's very, very hard to get out of that mode, especially if you grew up hearing that from others and in your life and so forth. It's really hard to break free of that cycle. But you need to work really hard at tuning yourself in of what you really want to see. And one of the ways to do that is to start feeling in your heart and in your soul what's it like to have the things that you're wanting. What's it like if your life was like that, or had this in it, or how does that feel? That starts tuning you in. That starts putting out the vibrations for the right frequency. And then you can start fine-tuning it as you go along. But that gets you the broad broadcast that starts putting out the right energy to start bringing forth the right things. It's also important, a lot of times people don't talk about this with manifestation, but you also need to go, okay, this is what I want, XXX. Okay, whatever it is. And then think of ways that you can start making that happen in your life. Like if you want to bring forth more money, let's say, okay, because that's a common one. That's one that I believe a lot of you are really kind of at. You want more abundance in your life, more resources, that kind of thing. So, first of all, you have to think of what it would be like if you had that kind of money. How would you feel? What kind of energy would you be in? Would you be worried and nervous and down all the time? Or would you feel happy, elated, excited, content, satisfied? What kind of feelings would you have? And then you start to feel those feelings. You start to realize, that's the way it is. That's what I want. That's what I have. And then once you are able to do that and do that, then you think, okay, I want more abundance in my life. I want more resources. What things can I do today to help that along? Like not procrastinate on getting a job done that you're working on, or finishing up a schooling or something, or maybe going and researching, going to school, or you start figuring out, well, if I do this, this, and this, I can earn this much more money an hour. Or if I, there are different things you can write down and go, okay, this is what I'll do today and tomorrow to start, letting these things happen. Now, sometimes they don't work all on their own. You have to do more or think about more. But as you are working towards that goal, as you are doing more things towards that, it's easier for you to get in the vibration, it's easier for you to get in the right feeling, and then it's easier for the universe to bring the things to you that you desire, that you want. So that's something important for you to think about as well. Most manifestation does not work unless you work at it. You can't just sit there and expect everything to just fly to you. You have to do the work to have it happen, but that doesn't mean you have to work yourself to the bone or anything like that. It's not that kind of energy. It's putting yourself in the right position to let the manifestation happen to you. It's putting yourself in alignment with the universe so that you're in the right place at the right time. You're doing the right things at the right time to have it happen. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at your charm, see if there's anything else about this or anything else we want to look at. Not very many. All right. Okay, in my heart, see, you got to live it in your heart. You got to feel it in your heart. You got to have it go that way. Live in the moment. That's really important too. Think about this moment right now and that you have it in your life right this minute. Don't look at the past or the future too much because that gets you out of whack. We do have the 8 of Spades. That can show being trapped. That can show not being able to get out of the thinking that you're in or the situation that you're in. But what's always been cool about the 8 of Spades is there's always a way out. You just need to figure out where it's at. There's always a way out of that stuck situation. Okay. And then after all this time, always, we have the Star Bunny, and then we also have the Rocking Horse. We do have the Skull and Crossbones as well. So I do see that as that warning of, don't let things get you down. Don't stay in that energy. We also, the Star Bunny to me is always a good sign towards manifestation, that is wishing upon the star. It's utilizing our spiritual gifts, towards these kinds of things. The Rocking Horse is kind of a childhood dream or innocence and so forth, and getting back to that level could help you again of you being not so aware of how hard life sometimes seems to be for some of us, because it doesn't have to be that way. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and do our Oracle spheres. We have 4 different stands. We have gold, silver, green, and bronze. You pick a stand to get your answer on. You think of a yes or no question, and then we'll get your answers. Number 1, gold, is a not now. Number 2, silver, is a no. Number 3, green, is also a no. And number 4, bronze, is a not now. So we have a not now, a no, and a not now. Okay. I don't know what your questions were. Sometimes I want to know when I get answers like this, but to me, I think that just shows the kind of energy that you're in as well. Normally I don't comment much on the Oracle spheres, but that's kind of the message I kind of came forward with that. Okay, guys, that's your reading for today. I hope you had some information that was useful to you in it. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share the channel with your friends and family, leave us comments, check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot out there, and some of them might give you some really good advice or might be helpful to you. We do put out videos every week on YouTube, a couple times a week, so we'll see you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Those of you that chose the orange calcite. All right, lots of good vibrational energy with that. We're going to look at your tarot cards and your charms to find out what you are manifesting into your life right now. What are you bringing forth? What kind of energies are you in? And then we'll also do your oracle spheres where you can think of a yes or no question that you get an answer to. So let's take a look here and let's see what we've got. We got the Strength card. We got the Sun card. We got the Two of Swords. The Ace of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Star card, wow. And the Hermit. Wow, okay. What I see, you guys, what you want, what you're trying to bring forth into your life, and this could be consciously or subconsciously, is knowledge. First of all, you want to know things. You want to know things so well that you can kind of go through your life knowing what the right answer is, like knowing what you should do next, how you should zig instead of zag, or all of that kind of stuff. Because what you really want is happiness in your environment, happiness with the people around you. You want to change things up so that you will feel this happiness all the time. I also feel like you're tapping into maybe some witch energies or some other spiritual energies to help you try to accomplish this. So this is something you're really, been serious about. This is something that, you want knowledge because you think that knowledge will bring you more happiness, more reasons to celebrate, like I said, more abundance, more, because what I really see is that you just want happiness, that you want the people around you, especially, not just you, but the people around you, to be happy and carefree and feel comfortable with who they are and all of that. You want, that's what you're trying to manifest, is the people in your life and yourself to be in a state where you're happy with the way things are. You're happy with what you have. You're happy with the things that are available to you and that you have and that you can use and that you do things with. Yeah, wow. I mean, that's interesting because sometimes people want money. Sometimes people want a car or a house or things, and that's not necessarily where you're at. I mean, yeah, you'd like things to be comfortable material wise, although I get the feeling you don't need a lot materially. But you'd like things to be comfortable that way, but you really just want everybody to get along, everybody to be happy, everybody to have that knowledge of what it's like to just be. Just be who you are, be who you are with others, and so forth. You want everybody around you especially to have that feeling and that knowledge of what that's like. Because you don't like it when they dwell in the past or when they think about the future and don't have very good thoughts. You don't like it when people are kind of brooding or upset or, feeling like they can't really ever accomplish anything. You want the knowledge of how to settle people down, how to make them feel comfortable, have them get along with each other, that kind of thing. Okay? It's very nice manifestation, actually. It's very cool. Because like I said, I just get this smiley happiness going on my face. That's, exactly what I'm thinking of. That's what you would like to see more than anything else, and what you'd like to have in your life is that knowledge of how to, people to just be happy and not miserable. All right, let's move on to your charms. Maybe those will tell us something else as well. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, we do have a 3, and 3s are a community number. Like I said, you want this for your community and for your fellow humans and other people. You're not trying to manifest things just for yourself. You're trying to manifest them for others. Wow, the Star Kitty showed up in all 3 readings. That's basically the symbol of manifestation and also spiritual powers and so forth. So I find that very cool that showed up in all 3 of you guys' readings. We have, after all this time, always, that, usually meaning a very close friend or somebody who's part of your community that way. Let's see what else we got. We do have transformational energies here going on. We've got the mermaid fins, which is definitely a transition from being mermaid to walking on land. Wow. We got the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, those to me, the 6 of Swords is kind of showing getting out of the conflict energy and moving forward into a better energy. The 8 of Wands is putting your wishes out into the universe as fast and as quickly as you can. The 4 of Hearts, oh no, 4s are a stable energy. Cups is, of course, emotional energy. So you're trying to bring by stable emotions and so forth with that card. We also have the Moon and the Star. Once again, that's a good partnership. That's a good, it's a good one for tapping into your spiritual energies as well. We talked about that earlier. We also have the Fox. Foxes can be kind of cunning, kind of trickstery, sort of like, so you got to kind of watch him a little bit, because that can kind of mess up your plans. We also have the Star of David. For some reason, I also see that as a symbol of you wanting everybody to get along. You're wanting your community to get along. You're wanting them to not feel like they need to defend themselves, not feel like they need to fight. That kind of thing, because you want to see change come in those types of things. Okay, because I get the feeling that maybe your family or your ancestors or your social group or other people have had to deal with a lot of conflict in the past, a lot of trouble, some other things like that, and you just want to see that change. You want to see that harmony come back in. All right, we've got an ENEU that could be for university. That could mean, a specific word that comes to mind when you see it, or whatever. I kind of let you guys do that on your own, whatever resonates with you with the letters. All right, let's move on to your oracle spheres. This is where you think of your yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to. We have 4 different stands. We have green, bronze, silver, and gold. Think of a yes or no type of question that you want an answer to. Pick a stand, and then we go get your answers. All right, number 1, green is not likely. Number 2, bronze is probable. Number 3, silver is very likely. number 4 gold is a yes. So we have a not likely, a probable, a very likely, and a yes. So there are your Oracle Sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the channel. I did not have any specific advice on how you guys need to work on manifesting these things. I think you're on the right track as compared to some of the other piles. I think you need to keep doing what you're doing, and it should resonate with you that eventually it's getting there. Okay, so that's my only advice for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here, being part of the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave comments in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up. And share the channel with your friends and family. All those things mean a great deal to us. We will be back again next week. We're here twice a week for you guys on YouTube. So we look forward to seeing you again. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.